All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Bacha HaKodash. Double is unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing his work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And as you can see, the title of this lesson is going to be, And He Vanished Out of Their Sight. Hashtag spiritual power. And I want to get into this account here in the book of Luke concerning our Lord Yahushai and just the power that he manifested after his resurrection. And once again, this video is inspired by the video that the Apostle Har did yesterday concerning the power that we will be overwhelming in the kingdom. And so I just wanted to, I just wanted to continue to highlight this power throughout these different accounts in the scriptures. And I pray that it's edifying. I pray that it's comforting to you brothers and sisters out there who may tune in or possibly come across this video. Now, I'll listen to this account in the book of Luke today as I was working. I actually finished the book of Luke today as I was working, man. A very powerful book. I mean, so much in that book, man. So much in the book of Luke. All right. And you had these guys who are not teaching, by the way, who are saying that the book of Luke is not divinely inspired. Okay. It shouldn't be taken seriously. This is what these guys were saying when they was teaching. Okay. But now they just bugged out. All of them bugged out. Okay. But anyway, let's get into this account here, man. And Lord willing is edifying. All right. So this is Luke chapter 24 and the 13th verse. It says, And behold, two of them went that same day to a village called Emmaus, which was from Jerusalem about 80 furlongs. And they talked together of all these things which had happened. And it came to pass that while they communed together and reasoned, Yahushua himself drew near and went with them. But their eyes were holding that they should not know him, meaning their eyes were restrained. Okay, if you go into the word, it goes into their eyes being restrained, that they should not know him, meaning that they could not recognize Yahushua, because the Lord did something to where they couldn't recognize him, right? And we know that the Lord had his power, because when you read the book of Tobit, right, when the angel Raphael was with Tobias on their journey and they caught their fish and everything, he gave an illusion that he was eating fish in the sight of Tobias, but he wasn't. Okay, brother, that power is amazing, is mind-blowing. All right, it's mind-blowing, man. So Yahushua, he restrained them, their eyes, from recognizing him. Okay, brother, man, this should truly make you think, okay, of how much control the Lord is in. The Lord can open up our eyes and make us see other things, man. The spiritual realm, okay? The Lord can do that. Hey, when Elisha, right, was being approached by them different captains and in the armies and stuff, he said to the Lord, hey, open this guy's eyes so that he can pretty much see the angels and the chariots that's surrounding them. All right, I forget the chapter, but it's in Second Kings, right? But the Lord can open up your eyes, man, to where you can recognize stuff. Okay, you can see spirits, which is not pleasant, by the way, to see. Okay, but the Lord, all right, he was straining our eyes from seeing certain things. Okay, as in, seeing the spiritual realm and stuff like that. Okay, but the Lord can open us up to stuff, bro, and he will do it. Okay, very soon. I believe in the spirit, man. The Most High gonna start opening up brothers and sisters to certain things, man. Right? Certain dreams, certain visions. Okay. Being able to recognize the angels, because the angels are always present. Look, brother, this is in the scriptures. The angels of the Lord are always present, bro. They're never not present. Okay. Hey, didn't Satan said he run to and fro throughout the earth? So he's here. Okay, he go back and forth. All the angels do, right? Those who got, different assignments. And the Lord, if he wanted to, he can let us see that. Okay, but back in the scriptures, okay, don't want to get too rambly. It says, but their eyes were holden that they should not know him. And he said unto them, what manner of communications are these that ye have one to another, as ye walk and are sad? So he was inquiring about that conversation, right? As if he didn't know. Okay? Because keep in mind, he withheld their eyes, so they thought that he was just a regular, stranger, or just like a regular Israelite, in Israel, who wanted to walk with them on their journey, right? It says, and one of them, whose name was Cleopas, which is talking about Peter, okay, answering said unto him, art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem, and has not known the things which are come to pass there in these days? And he said unto them, what things? Right? He playing like he don't know, right? And they said unto him, concerning Yahushua of Nazareth, which was a prophet mighty in deed and word before God and all the people, and how the chief priests and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death and have crucified him. But we trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Israel. And besides all this, today is the third day since these things were done. So they pretty much broke down to Yahushua, what had taken place and what happened unto the Lord, right? Which he already knew. Okay. It says, yea, and certain women also of our company made us astonished, which were early at the sepulchre. And when they found not his body, they came, saying that they had also seen a vision of angels, which said that he was alive. And certain of them which were with us went to the sepulchre, and found it even as the women had said, but him they saw not. Then he said unto them, O fools, and slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Are not the anointed to have suffered these things and to enter into his glory? Right? Hey, this should make you think, brothers and sisters out there, okay? Yahushua had to suffer, okay, to enter into his glory. Same thing for us, man. You're not entering into their glory without suffering. Plain and simple, okay? Plain and simple, man. But reading on here, it says, and beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded unto them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. So he gave them a lesson out the scriptures, man. Okay, he was breaking it down from Moses and all the prophets concerning himself. It says, and they drew nigh unto the village, right? And keep in mind, I believe this journey was 7 miles. Okay, I looked it up. It was a 7-mile journey. So for 7 miles, you know, he breaking the scriptures down, right? I bet it was a powerful lesson, brother, and breakdown of the scriptures, okay, from the Lord. It says, and they drew nigh unto the village, whither they went, and he made as though he would have gone farther. But they constrained him, saying, abide with us, for it is toward evening, and the day is far spent. And he went in to tarry with them. And it came to pass, as he sat at meat with them, he took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to them. And their eyes were open, and they knew him, and he vanished out of their sight. So when they recognized that it was Yahushua, he vanished out of their sight. Now, I want to go into this word vanished here in the Greek, because that's a highlight of the lesson here, that the Lord vanished out of their sight, right?
Strong's G 855. Aphantos. Aphantos.
Okay. And it says, taken out of sight, made invisible. Okay. That's the power that the Lord possessed, man. And that's the power that we're going to have, to be able to vanish, make yourself invisible, bro. To the common person, that sounds crazy, right? That you can make yourself disappear, make yourself invisible. Well, guess what? Our Lord Yahushua said that we're going to do the things that he did and greater. That's John chapter 14, verse 12, right? We're going to do great things, man. But the Lord disappeared out, okay, and vanished out of their sight, bro. That is mind-blowing, bro. But that's the kind of power that we're going to have, man. To be able to disappear out and to reappear, okay? Because if you read on in the chapter, the Lord appeared out of nowhere, so to speak, right? As they gathered and talked together, he appeared out of nowhere, so to speak. He manifested, bro, out of thin air, so to speak, and started talking to them. So we serve an amazing power, man. And Yahushua is going to share this power with us, bro. Great power, okay? All we got to do is remain faithful. All we got to do is keep on pushing on, keep on fighting. The Lord is going to do great things for us, bro. So that's the point that I wanted to make in the scriptures here, man. And, also other points. But our Lord, man, okay? He vanished. He made himself invisible, right? And he reappeared back to the apostles, bro. But, hey, man, we got great things coming, okay? So, with that, I pray that was edifying. If you want to finish out the chapter, you can. But I pray that was edifying. All praise Yahweh, B'Shem HaShai, B'Shem HaKadosh. Shalom.